Racial inequality in the United States, especially in the South, which was mostly a Confederate-based area, remained true to the law for nearly 100 years after the Civil War ended. Discrimination against African Americans and other ethnic groups denied them the chance to be as successful as Caucasian people, and led to widespread poverty. By introducing affirmative action, President John F. Kennedy hoped to give minorities the opportunity to become better educated and wealthier. Webster's dictionary defines affirmative action as the practice of improving the educational and job opportunities of members of groups that have not been treated fairly in the past because of their race, sex, etc. As far as employment is concerned, affirmative action laws now cover all of the United States. Federal agencies and companies, and any company which makes significant income from federal government contracts. Laws and policies have also been introduced to impose race, and sometimes even gender-based quotas on university admissions. Sometimes a company voluntarily develops an affirmative action plan, also known as the AAP, as a blueprint for hiring employees from protected groups. Affirmative action plans often have many of the same goals as diversity programs, but the two programs are not the same. Diversity programs are typically voluntary and are more comprehensive than affirmative action plans. Both types of plans help achieve workplace diversity and includes specific steps on recruiting and hiring. With both programs, however, companies can't make employment decisions based on race, sex, or other protected characteristics and conditions. Affirmative action is a way to ensure that diversity is obtained and maintained in schools and in the workplace. In doing so, it also helps create unique communities because it exposes people to a variety of different cultures and ideas that are different from their own. It helps disadvantaged people who come from areas of the country where there are not very many opportunities be able to advance where they otherwise could not. In other words, it gives everyone an equal playing field. Affirmative action is a way to help compensate for the fact that, due to many years of oppression, some races started late in the race. Like I said, it helps to level the playing field. There are many pros to allowing affirmative action in schools and in the workplace. Affirmative action creates diversity in college campuses and some businesses, and it also draws people to areas of study and work that they may never consider. Affirmative action creates equal opportunity for minorities and women in college admissions, and it also acts as a desegregation program for higher education. Children of minority are much more likely to be subjected to poverty, violence, and other criminal activities. This has a huge impact on the education and schools of these communities. These laws on affirmative action help to give these students the help and boost that they need to succeed in the world. Affirmative action is all about equal opportunity and giving everyone an equal chance. No matter what your race, religion, or even your gender is, that shouldn't affect whether you get accepted into colleges or even get a job or not, President Kennedy introduced affirmative action in 1961 in hopes that religion or sex or race would not be the determining factor in acceptance for a college or a job. Since then, I would say that affirmative action was a great concept that was introduced. Thank you for listening.